You need to take breaks. You need to take your mental health seriously. You need to not force yourself into this. Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am your stream guide, Morphine. Tonight, we are going to be talking about something that needs to be talked about. Streaming it's fun. If you're serious about it, you work hard at it. When you work hard at it, you spend a lot of time doing it. You have created a plan of what you want to do. Maybe you've set some goals for yourself on what you want to do, what you want to get to. Now you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Putting pressure on yourself to do all of the right things to be successful. It's a lot. It's a lot to think about. And quite often when people get into it, they are just super energetic and they want to just go a million miles an hour because they can see the end of the road that they want to get to, and they want to get there as fast as they can. They have something in mind that they want to achieve. So they start putting pressure on themselves and more pressure on themselves to the point where the stress builds up. And when the stress builds up, it takes a toll mentally. My point here is you might start to feel a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. A few things that you need to keep in mind when you're getting into this is that you need to respect yourself and realize that you don't have a deadline. You don't have to rush, because when you're doing that, you're just putting additional pressure on yourself. If you make a plan, you will get there. Just keep those goals set so that you know where you're going to get to. Respect yourself and respect that time that you do have to make it. You don't need to rush at it. The next thing I want you to know is know your limits. The third point I wanted to go over is forgive yourself. Because you're gonna mess up and you're gonna have problems, and you're gonna say something on stream that's gonna offend somebody, and you maybe lose some viewers or some subscribers, or you're going to have equipment issues, you're gonna have stream issues. You need to forgive yourself for that kind of issue. I was reading some stories about people who, they were having some difficulty mentally with their career, the streaming careers. They took a break, and when they came back, they had lost some people. They had to work really hard to earn back those people when they returned from their break. So like maybe they took a month off, which in this field is an eternity, but that was something they needed to do for them. Take the time that you need. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because Breckful, Olana, Tika, Ronnie McNutt, those are 4 people in the recent past that have taken their lives because this got to them. You need to take breaks. You need to take your mental health seriously. You need to not force yourself into this. It's going to happen. Your success is going to happen, or it's not. But it is by no means guaranteed. If you realize that, and if you believe it, if you truly can embrace that, then you're already off to a great start, because you're going to put yourself in a position to avoid getting super low when things aren't going your way. I'm going to give you a few more numbers too. 91% of people that are Gen Z, during their life, they have experienced some form of depression. So you couple that with a career that is inherently stressful, and it's potentially a bad combination. And that's why I'm doing this stream. It's not necessarily easy for me to talk about. It's not easy. I'm sure it's not easy for everyone to hear, but I feel like you do. I feel like I need to say it, because if I'm going to be honest with you about all the other pieces on how to be successful, I need to be honest with you about all the parts about the dangers of trying to be successful, trying to put too much pressure on yourself to achieve something that is very difficult